Did you know 40% of human jobs could be replaced by AI in the future? In about 20 years, the future could look eerily similar to WALL-E. Artificial intelligence expert Kai-Fu Lee said that 40% of human jobs could be replaced by equally capable robots. And drivers might be affected the most. Did you know each insect is a host to 10 bacterial species? There are around 2 billion species on Earth, with 6.8 million likely to be species of insects. And up to 10 types of bacteria lives inside of each of these insects. Did you know some common hand gestures are offensive in other countries? The devil horns, hand signs seen thrown up at rock concerts can be offensive in other countries. In European and South American countries, this hand sign implies that a man's wife has been unfaithful. The meaning dates back to the etymological meaning of cuckold, which is horned in Italian, Spanish, and Greek. Did you know Disneyland has an underground tunnel system? There are lots of quirky things that some think are underneath Disney parks. The tunnels were built in response to characters having to run through other lands. They needed them so the characters could get to their posts without spoiling the magic. Thanks to these tunnels, you won't see a spaceman in the Old West frontierland. Did you know your body loses up to 8% of water on a flight? Water is our body's mechanical oil. Without it, it can't function. When on a flight you lose about 8% of your body water. This is because the humidity in the climate-controlled environment can be as low as 10 to 15%. Did you know there were male engagement rings once? You know the story. The man spends a small fortune for a ring, kneels, and pops the question. Well, in 1926, jewelers paired with advertisers to sell the concept of the man engagement ring. The male engagement rings had names like the pilot, the stag, and the master. Did you know instrument strings were made from animals? The strings of string instruments were originally made from the guts of animals like sheep or lambs. Now, instrument makers have transitioned to metal wiring. But before metal, it was common for all string instruments to be made from the guts of the animals geographically available to the makers. Did you know your skin sheds? The current skin you're in will be gone in a month. Our skin sheds 30,000 to 40,000 skin cells each day. In fact, over 100 of those cells probably flaked off while you were reading this sentence alone. However, it rejuvenates just as quickly as it deteriorates. Regular exfoliation twice a week helps get rid of lingering skin cells to make room for a fresh layer. Did you know people rarely use to smile in photos? Why do people smile when they have their photos taken? Smiling in photos is said to have originated from a Kodak advertising scheme. They focused on capturing moments of happiness with the product. Since then, it's been the norm to grin into the camera. A study comparing yearbook photos from 1905 to 2005 showed an increase of lip curvature over time. Did you know wind on Mars is audible? You'll want your bass-heavy headphones for this one. Sensors on the NASA InSight lander on Mars picked up the first recorded sounds of Martian wind through vibrations. The wind can be heard at a decibel within human range with the help of headphones. And who knows, if you listen closely you might hear some aliens talking about subscribing to our channel.